Hello guys, welcome to today's lesson. Today we're going to learn how to play a song using everything we've learned from all the previous lessons. So let's get right on it. Before that, I want to explain a couple of things. Let's start with melody. What's melody? Okay. Now the song we're going to learn today is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And this is how it goes. Alright, so what I just played is the melody of the song. The melody is what you would usually sing, and that's what we know as Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, how I wonder what you are. That's what I just played. Now if someone is singing the melody, you're not going to be playing the same melody on the keyboard. You will be playing what we call a harmony, or you'll be creating harmony. You'll be accompanying the person on the keyboard, and with that you will need to play chords, and we learned that in the previous lesson. So we're going to use some of the chords we learned in the previous lesson to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So once again, we're going to play the melody. Okay, now to figure out, how do we figure out which chords to use and which chords not to use? Now there are so many chords you can use to play the song, but for now I want us to restrict ourselves to what we call the primary chords. Now what are the primary chords? If you remember the previous lesson, when I gave you the chords for the major scale, if you remember the chords I gave you. Remember I told you the 1, the 4, and the 5 were major chords. So those were, there's the 4, that's the 5, and we're back to the 1. Now these are known as the primary chords. Now the primary chords are the 1 chord, the 4 chord, and the 5 chord. So in this lesson, we are going to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star with only primary chords. Let's see how far we'll get with that. Okay, so let's go over the melody again. Now one last thing before we play the song. To help you use your chords to play in a song, you need a progression. You need what we call a chord progression. Now think of a chord progression as a route or a route you take to get somewhere. So for example, from your house to the market, you would apply a certain route. You would have to turn left, you would have to turn right, you would have to use a particular road. So we need to think of chord progressions as routes to getting somewhere. Without chord progressions, you will not be able to play any song. I mean, you cannot just play any random chord and say this twinkle, twinkle, little, little star. So you can just play twinkle, 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 star, how I wonder what you are. No. You'd have to stay the course. You would have to follow a certain chord progression. So let's learn the basic chord progression for Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. We'll start on twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Okay, so like I explained earlier, this time we're not playing the melody because we are assuming someone else is singing the song, or you could be singing the song yourself. I won't be singing the song because I'm not a good singer, but that's what will happen if someone else is singing the song. So that's the basic progression for Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And remember, we're just using the primary chords. If you had a wide variety of chords in your vocabulary, then you could play it in various ways. So for example, I wouldn't play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star like this. I'll probably play right. So it all depends on your chord vocabulary. But like I said, we are focusing on the primary chords. So once again, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Right. So well done. You've learnt your first song with your primary chords. See you in the next lesson.